Hi, I'm Aldyn. Welcome to today's reading for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine and the current union energy. And today I have the Angel Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue. At least it's originally by her. I believe you can still get it under different authorship, just FYI. And then I, again, by Doreen Virtue, have the Crystal Angels. So we can start off with the Crystal Angels, and this again is the union energy. And so we'll just see, I pulled one card just for the union energy to kind of bring the theme together. And so the theme that's going on right now, and I just did a Twin Flame Purpose reading for Twin Flames Universe channel, so yeah, be sure to check that out. That'll be coming out soon. But anyway, this is Malachite and it says prosperity. There's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. So, just take a deep breath and let that sink in and choose it. Choose it for yourself. Claim that support and also release expectations and control of how you receive that support, right? All you need to do is just take your guided steps, and if one door closes, know that another door is opening for you in your prosperity. So that's awesome. Let's save the other middle card for last, and let's do the card for the Divine Feminine, the Angel Tarot card. Very nice. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward and fortune is on your side. Archangel Michael. And I did a video on Archangel Michael recently, just, about calling in angel support, basically. And, this is a really positive card. It's just like, I feel like what this card is doing is it's kind of acting like your coach right now and just being like, hey, you're doing good. Like, give yourself a pat on the back, and whatever it is, sticky situation or just whatever you've been moving through, there's a positive flow and change happening. So just allow that truth to sink in. And so a situation suddenly moves forward, and it's, related, of course, to your twin flame journey somehow, whether it's your life purpose, your home, domestic life, your romantic life with your twin flame, clearing a block, to your union or to further harmonizing your union with your twin flame. It's all really one and the same thing, right? So it's just like, allow the positive shift to move and allow it to be enough for you, and allow that positive shift to just guide your whole energy. Feel into that positive shift rather than being like, oh, it's only happening over here, it's not happening over here, how do I get it to happen over here too? You're controlling if you're doing that, right? So just actually surrender here and choose to receive this energy flow. If you've ever kind of felt that feeling where it's like, oh, I just feel my vibration shifting, I feel something, I feel movement, that's always a good thing. And so that's a reminder of that as well for you. So let's move on to the Divine Masculine card. What's the Divine Masculine? 3 of Water, a celebration, a wedding, graduation, or birth announcement, the need to have more fun. I think that this is indicating that the Divine Masculine, there's something, singing in his heart to be celebrated, but also that the Divine Feminine can really help support and draw this out in him by encouraging his, fun and sensitive side. I feel like oftentimes the Divine Masculine men are the sensitive side is in one way or another shut down. And again, this can totally be for the DF too, that it's true, but just it can be a little bit hard for the divine masculine to really show that, and to be vulnerable there. And that's actually like it's also like fun, right? It's very fun, it's very freeing energy, and you want that in your union. Both parties want that. So just like encourage that connection. So allow yourself to really connect in that place, in your heart and with your twin flame, and see the beauty there and experience it, and just release your expectations of what someone is supposed to do to be your man or to be your woman, and allow them to be themselves. And that's like how we bring in these celebrations, really. Like that's like, think about it when you're at a party, like when you're at a truly like good fun party, and imagine people don't even have to drink or anything. They're just able to let loose and be themselves. And how much fun that is, like if you're around a fire or whatever you're doing, you're sharing, you're listening to good music. But essentially what you're doing is you're really just like sharing your divine self and your experience. You're communing with other children of God. And like when you're able to do that with your twin flame in that place of harmony, and also share the romance there too, but allow that to just like flow freely, that's a really beautiful celebration, and actually a place where you can choose to live in all the time, and you can just sustainably raise your vibration, doing the inner work to be there, to be in harmony with your twin flame and to expand that. So it's just a time, and it also reminds me of summertime too. So yeah, I think that the message, for and from the divine masculine is kind of like, hey, let's let some freedom in here. And the message that the divine feminine is holding is like, okay, well, let's allow the movement to happen. So there's definitely a nice dance going on. And then we have prosperity, of course, too. So let's see what the last card is. Oh, and another really super positive, juicy card. Queen of Fire. Confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself and assert your independence and creativity. So this goes for both parties, right? And so I think like when we have this dance, this is what happens, right? Like this is how it is when you're dancing and you're doing your thing. And you're not dancing too crazy. You're just like in the flow and with some really, really good music. Or, as an example, it could also be like whatever you're doing, however you're expressing yourself, and also however you're doing something constructive with that energy too. So just don't underestimate what it is that you're, not only what you're capable of, but what you're doing right now and how that is impactful. So just like choose that, like choose your independence here and your creativity. Don't be afraid to take that next step, because sometimes we hold on to, you might maybe this could be you, like hold on to something that actually keeps you back from fully recognizing your independence. And I don't mean like I'm gonna do whatever I want kind of independence, obviously. I mean being with spirit, right? And like completely being in the flow and not allowing essentially like ego or an illusion to hold you back, because that doesn't exist or actually have any power, right? Like the whole like negative force thing, it's not a real force. So if you choose to not believe in its power, then it becomes powerless. It doesn't mean that, you stop addressing what's in front of you or you somehow become careless, but you recognize what actually holds true power in the universe. And that is what really allows you to spread your wings and fly and to prosper. And to just like be in that, again, that creative flow really is what I'm feeling the most. And this is for, both the DM and the DF too. So it's a really encouraging card. And maybe take it a step further with your life purpose, what you feel in your heart you're really meant to do, whatever it is that you're doing to work towards that, even if it's just a little hobby on the side, or maybe it's what you do full time, or anything in between. Just take that next step there and go a little deeper, challenge yourself in a good way, in a way that feels good. So take it, start taking that to the next level here. You see that really bright energy, almost like maybe she's in front of a bonfire, or there's something very bright going on there. And that's also to me signifies that eternal flame within too, right? Like, you are a twin flame. You're not just you. And that really allows this energy to come forward, that recognition and commitment to that truth. So that will conclude today's reading. Hope that you enjoyed it, and you can definitely check out the links below and subscribe if you want updates on readings and other videos I do. I do readings almost every day. So take care and have a wonderful start to your week too. Bye.